guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today, my lovely husband is going to be teaching me how to make sinigang. Okay, first things first, let's start with the ingredients. We've got garlic, onions, tomato, taro, right? Eggplant, daikon, green beans. What kind of pepper is that?
Long hot peppers. There you go.
Okay, long hot pepper.
Long hot peppers.
And bok choy. And ribs.
Pork ribs.
Pork ribs.
Salt, pepper.
You can do it without the ribs, but he likes eating meat, so we're doing the ribs.
So for sinigang, you can have anything here, but you want to have the main components to the dish, which is going to be garlic, onions, tomatoes, and whatever protein you want, and some kind of leafy vegetable for it. I think for the meats, you could swap out for anything. So you can have shrimp, you can have salmon, you can have bangus, milkfish, you can have ribs, you can have pork belly, you can have beef. It's anything. It can be any kind of protein that you want.
Can you have chicken?
No chicken. No chicken. Absolutely no chicken. One thing we're missing here that I like, that my mom likes to put, is guava. Oh
yeah.
Guava.
It's so good with guava.
Right. So in the Philippines, they have different versions depending on where you're from. We are from Cavite. My mom's from Bulacan, so I don't know if this way is a certain way that they make it. But I do know that I hate okras on my sinigang.
Yeah.
It makes it slimy, it makes it gross. I just don't like okra.
But if you like okra,
You can put
that's fine. You can put okra in it. It's just not our favorite.
All right. Okay, so first things first. I'm going to have Adrienne try to say all of these ingredients in Tagalog. I have it written out for her. But let's see how she does. We have garlic. Come on, just sound it out.
I know how it probably should sound, but the way that it's spelled makes me want to say Ba-wang. But it's most likely bawang, right?
There you go. All right, next one, onions.
Sibuyas.
Spanish, pretty easy.
Yeah, like cebolla, but sibuyas.
Tomato.
Kamatis.
Okay,
Well, how are you supposed to say it?
close enough. Taro.
But for our non-Tagalog speakers, how is it supposed to sound?
Kamatis.
It's the same thing.
Kamatis. All right. Taro.
Gabi. Yeah?
Gabi.
Gabi.
Eggplant.
Talong.
Try again.
Talong.
No, you were close. You were close.
I can't do that.
Come on.
I don't do languages. Talong.
Yeah.
Talong.
That's close enough.
Okay. Well, how do you?
Talong. Talong.
I don't have an accent.
Talong. Daikon. Just say it as it's written there.
But it looks like okay.
Give it a try. Don't. I think I know what you're gonna say. All right, try to say it that way.
In my semi-Spanish speaking mind, it looks like labaños.
It doesn't
But
have
it doesn't have
the wiggly sign on it.
yeah.
I knew you were gonna say that. All right, so say it without the.
Labanos.
No, I guess you said it the Spanish. You said it with like a Spanish accent.
Yeah, because that's what it looks like.
Labanos. There you go.
Labanos.
And then the string beans.
Sitaw.
Try it without the T sound. Hard T. Tagalog.
Sitaw.
No, without the American T.
Oh.
Ha.
See.
You're close. Yeah. Come on.
Sitaw.
Without the sound. Without the
It's so hard. How did you do it?
like
The
Tagalog, you would say Tagalog.
Tagalog.
So the
Sitaw. Sitaw.
no. Just make instead of your T being t, just ta. Like a try. Just try it.
Sitaw.
There you go. There you go.
Sitaw. It's like having a list.
Amazing.
Sitaw.
But
Sitaw.
less.
I almost picked
Tao.
energy.
Sitaw.
Sitaw.
There you go.
Sitaw.
Next one. Long hot peppers. It's pretty easy.
Silly.
Silly.
Silly. Okay.
Silly.
So silly.
All right. Okay. Normally in sinigang you would use watercress, but we have bok choy here. Read out how you would say watercress.
King Kong.
Let them hear it.
King Kong. Like King Kong. Kang.
Oh, she's trying to
Can I
tell
help you?
You're saying it wrong.
I'm sorry.
Kangkong.
Kangkong.
Kangkong. Kangkong.
Kangkong.
Something like that. All right. There
But
you
that's
have it.
not what we have. We have bok choy.
All right, and then there's a special ingredient for it, and it's fish sauce. So try to read this word out.
Patis.
Oh, amazing! There you go. Okay. All right, we're ready to go.
So we're going to use a lot of garlic.
I think 3 or 4 should be good enough. But normal people, 2 is fine.
I don't think 3 to 4 cloves of garlic is enough because I love garlic. So
No,
I'm just going to use the whole thing.
Actually, you like garlic more than I do.
I do. I love garlic. I had garlic bread for breakfast this morning. I put garlic on my eggs, put garlic in my rice. I put garlic in my pasta. I put it in everything. I get it from my grandmother.
All right, so like we said earlier, with sinigang, you kind of can just eyeball how much ingredients goes in there. It's one of those dishes that you can keep adding on.
If you
More
wanted
meat
to
or
add more vegetables or just like anything to the broth, you
with
can.
the leftovers.
Should we press it into the soup though?
No, it's not soup. You gotta, what's the term? Saute. Oh, here's one more thing you gotta read. All right.
Sinigang sa sampalok. Mix.
Try it one more time.
Sinigang sa sampalok. Oh,
Sampalok.
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 Sampalok. Sinigang sa sampalok. Mix.
There you go.
Mix.
All right, so you can use this. In the Philippines, people mostly use this too, but if you have fresh tamarind, you can definitely use that.
By the way, that's what sinigang is. It's a tamarind soup. Fun facts.
Could you make this soup with sweet potato? Oof.
No, I think you
No.
could, right?
I'll pass on that. I don't think you can.
Yeah, but
I mean,
you
you can,
don't
but
like
it's
sweet
not going to
potatoes,
taste
though.
good. No. Oh, that's a big no-no too. So here you don't put potatoes. That's a no-no.
Okay, so right now I'm just gonna go ahead and saute the onions and the garlic, just to let it, develop some flavor. All right, putting in a little bit of olive oil. Okay, onions first because garlic burns.
Just gonna let it simmer until it's brown on both sides, but you don't want to fully cook it because it has to cook in the soup.
Now we wait.
So after about 10 minutes, I would add on the hard vegetables, the ones that take longer to cook, like the taro and the daikon. And you would mix that up too.
We're gonna need to use a bigger pot. My husband told me not to use this pot, even though I said, "Are you sure, babe?" He's like, "Yeah, just use this one." So we use this one. Now we gotta move everything to this pot.
Good job, Adrian.
Listen to your wife. While that's sauteing, now is a good time to go ahead and get your rice ready. ASMR. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a lot of rice because we eat a lot of rice. And this is how we do it. I just pour it in there. Make sure you thoroughly rinse out your rice. You don't want it to be too starchy.
She said thoroughly.
Thoroughly?
That's what you said.
Thoroughly? Good old Southern Maryland. Thoroughly. I'm gonna go ahead and use the finger method to measure my rice versus water. Because that's what the Filipinos do. And we're good. So, hopefully that turns out right. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 cloves of garlic because I don't like plain rice. I grew up in a household where we always had flavored rice, like a seasoned kind of rice. Even our white rice, we always put garlic, salt, and oil in it. Because everything could use some flavor. A little bit of salt. And a little splash of oil. Go ahead and give it a mix.
Maybe about 3 or 4 cups of water.
That's it.
Yeah. Some people, I like it soupier. I like a lot of water in it. But I also like it very sour. That should be good. That should be good. Mix it all up again. There we go.
Got some good color.
Now you want to get some fish sauce. Give it like 5 dabs. Maybe 6. There you go.
That was bad.
What does it smell like? Booty! Yeesh.
Here, Cable, you want to smell it?
For those of you who've never smelled fish sauce,
Yeah, he likes it!
what does fish sauce smell like, Adrian?
Ass. Straight ass.
It should have this brown, red, orangey color. If it looks like this, you're doing it right. Okay. So now you want to add on everything else. You want to add the eggplant. Just pile it on in there. Well, maybe we will need more water.
I told you, listen to your wife, you guys.
You can let those cook first, and then the bok choy last.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit more water. It's gonna need more fish sauce, more salt and pepper.
More.
A little more salt. Yeah, because there's a lot of water in it. Soup. Okay, too much. Maybe 4 dabs of fish sauce. Well, let me taste it first, and then I'll tell you. Filipinos eyeball everything when they cook. Yeah, maybe 5 dabs of fish sauce. It looks like there's...
I got that.
No.
Fish sauce.
It looks like there's a lot of salt in it, but you're gonna need it. It's not a lot. All right, mix it up. Just let that boil for a little bit, and then we'll come back. All right, now's a good time to add the sinigang mix. You want to start with half of that, and then see how sour it is. All right, let me taste. More.
Yeah, more. Ooh,
It's spicy. I guess just add the whole thing in there. Yeah, there it is.
yeah, that's good.
All right, now is a good time to add the bok choy. You could dump the whole thing or break it apart. It's up to you. Oh, it's perfectly fine to have sinigang be this much. Because as you keep cooking it, I guess, it keeps getting better, right?
Yeah. The longer it sits, the better it tastes. You ready, babies?
Just like any
Come here,
good
babies. Take a seat. Good job. Gentle. Gentle.
All four of them.
Gentle. This is for Canela. And this is for Peter. Yes, my Peter.
All right, so the last thing to go was the bok choy, and once that's ready to go, the whole sinigang should be ready.
All right, so you go ahead, take a good scoop of rice, stick it down at the bottom. Do you want more rice?
I want more rice. Just a little. Yep.
And then you take the soup and you pour it over top. All right, there we go. That's your soup.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. That's right, Ari. It's delicious.
Ooh, that's spicy.
Yeah, there's some spicy.
It's pretty good. You passed. Good job.
Thanks, man.